can ask the rent for acting like that.
Okay. Your neighbor just concerned about you because they said it looked like you kicked the door open.
Oh.
And
It's been like this.
When did it get broken?
It's been months ago.
Was it a foot or how?
Like a foot and stuff like that. That's been months ago.
All right. Hang out with him for him. I done told you that 3 times, ain't I? You don't live here, right?
I thought you were letting me go back down.
You don't live here, right?
Yeah, I live there. I pay bills there, man. You don't live here, though. I live there.
Okay. Yeah, you're visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not living here. Who broke the door originally?
Huh?
Who broke the door originally?
It was a while back when I got in country. I came home. It's a police report. You should have probably see about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the name. It was Officer. No. When I came home, I was like that. But they came in, did a search, checked my house and all that, and then they did a police report.
Okay.
And then they came in. They just never came back to fix me.
We won't get loud, no more, man.
All right.
No fix on nothing.
Has things been physical between y'all in the past?
Huh?
I know I've talked to him before.
Yeah, but it's not.
There's no bond condition between y'all?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing like that.
So he just showed up
to
argue about it?
Yeah, it started from last night anyway.
Too hot to be outside today.
I walked over.
So like that, but it wasn't no bitch or nothing like that.
Okay. Does he have a key here?
Huh? Mm-hmm.
So how do you get in?
Huh? Me?
You let him in?
Yes, sir. I did. I let him in.
Okay. I got you.
I know she fucking
Huh? They gave me from the last time when my door had got kicked in, they changed my little lock and stuff.
Okay.
You work 5 or 6 days a week? You work 5 or 6 days a week?
Yeah.
5? 6?
I work overtime too.
Yeah. I hear you.
And they just Bob ain't just been back.
I work overtime.
When's the last time things were physical between y'all?
Ooh. When we had that last accident, it's been months now.
Okay.
Put my damn son.
I told you.
I told you.
And I just told you. I told you not burn no place, burn out here. And I just told you that shit. Then I just told you that. And now I know now. I told you. I told you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just scared
you.
But he didn't put anything up there. He know I called real good. You know I called Papa. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah, I've talked to him before. I think I talked to him up there though.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I would call him in the heartbeat if anything if
Okay.
Yep, that's probably why the suspect looks familiar. He's been on the channel before. Here's a short clip of the last time they both were on here.
The truth got to be told. These women can't keep lying to y'all.
Okay. He hit me like I'm a man. Like, this is not the first time we got a taste together of him assaulting me like that.
I'll put a link in the description below and at the end of this video in case you want to see it. Also, if you want to become a member, hit the join button and you'll get to use custom emojis, receive videos earlier, and more perks. Thank you to everyone that already joined. Let's get back into it.
I'll subscribe, man. You trying to get my fucking shit, man. You don't join my shit. Fuck wrong with you?
No, like I said, they came in anonymously and didn't want to meet. So.
It's cool.
You know, most people don't want to meet when they call out here. You know.
He is barred from here, so he doesn't live here.
Okay.
He just come and knock on your door just to argue with you. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna check with the office, but he's probably gonna be going for that. Okay. Okay. But does he have anything in here?
No.
Phone or anything like that?
No.
Is this your phone on the couch right here?
Yeah, that's my old phone.
Has it been broken or?
Yeah, the old phone.
Okay.
This is my new phone, right? My new phone.
Okay.
She ordered. I ain't
fucking shit. Petty ass shit. And they keep doing. He's still alive, guy. He been banger, bro. Don't recommend no goofy ass niggas on my shit, bro. I'm tired of this nigga too, bro. Oh, I ain't watched one of these in a minute.
What's good, Kansas City? Right back ain't cheating. So today we just walking down the sidewalk, keeping it Man, coming right at you guys.
I'm gonna ask you to. This is a bank, and we don't take pictures.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
No pictures here, please.
Okay, I'm not taking pictures. I'm actually doing video, if that's okay.
Okay, it's really what for? I guess it's just security concerns with the bank and everything. And we just try to prohibit that. I mean,
yes,
what's it for?
Yes, I wasn't going to go like in or like on you guys' property.
No, I understand, but I mean, counting windows and everything and stuff. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, but can you tell me what it's for?
It's for I was sent out here for a job.
Okay, from who?
From Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
Yes.
Who's Ray Ray?
You don't know who Ray Ray?
No.
Are you from here?
I actually work here.
No, but are you like from here?
Yes.
Born and raised?
Yes.
What street you grow up on?
Well, I don't know what that has to do with why.
I was kind of going somewhere with, but just to let you know, I wasn't going to go like in or on you.
No, I understand.
And I wasn't going to be long, just like a couple hours or so, if that's fine.
No, I understand. No, it's just that it's a bank. That's all I'm asking. Our rules just kind of prohibit it. You got to understand, people case banks all the time. And I'm not saying you're doing it, but we just try to prohibit videography out here.
Okay, I'm just trying to listen. So you said you got rules for something, or you said
I know you're.
I'm not getting what you're. I'm just kind of lost.
I'm trying to understand why you're videoing our building.
Because I was sitting out here to do a job.
From a video in our building?
Not in your building. No. I was just going to.
Are you doing the whole square?
No, just right. Do you guys have a drive-through? Maybe I can just hurry and get right to where I need to get and probably just get out.
Drive-through.
Do you have a drive-through?
Yeah.
Where's it located? Where's it at?
The drive-through, is in the back of the building.
Is there can I get there from public? Can I?
Yeah, but what? I guess who's Ray Ray?
I was going to record you guys drive-through. Just
what
right here through the windows for Ray Ray. I got a job to do.
Who is Ray Ray?
Well, who is Ray Ray?
You don't know?
I know who he is, but I mean,
is he from here?
That's why I asked you, was you from here, and like, yes. What street did you grow up on? To see if I can probably guide you. Like, do you know who this guy is? Ray Ray. I mean, he pays well, man. He just.
But what's he need the video for?
I didn't even ask. You know, his motto is just shoot first, ask questions later. I knew I wasn't going on your property or speaking with anyone, so I was like, well, I didn't ask all that.
Well, I understand. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you that and I know you're videoing me now.
And this is just for my safety in case you like try to attack me or something like that. You'll be surprised, man. Like I had people try to fight me and stuff like that.
All I've asked is you don't video the bank here, and without somebody approaching us and asking us.
Well, are you the manager?
Yes, I am.
Do I have your express written consent to be able to record you?
No, you don't.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask you probably to go back inside.
No, I'm gonna ask you to please quit videoing.
I know. I mean, if you want me to, to honor your wishes, I'm gonna need you to probably go back inside because I'm gonna be here for a couple hours, respectfully. Just respectfully, sir.
There's no okay.
I'll just,
and are you really the man? I don't see no name tag or anything on you. Are you really the manager?
We will take.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because I'm looking from right here.
Yes.
Before you go back in there, would you be able to share with me where your vault is located?
I can tell you. Okay, sir.
Would you be able to share that with me?
Yes, I would, but I'm not going to right now. I mean, if you want to come in and take a look at our bank,
you can let me in. Come on.
With no video. That's right. We don't. No.
But you're the manager. You run things here, right?
I've not heard a reason for it yet, and I don't know who Ray Ray is.
How about for advertisement purposes?
Okay. I'm respectfully asking you to please quit videoing our property.
Okay, well, I'm not going to video you, but your drive-through, these windows and them tellers right there, I'll get them, though. I'm honor your wishes, though. I won't get you.
No, that's not. No. I'm asking.
I'm trying to work with you. You're going to have to work with me at least a little bit.
Not without an explanation of what this is for.
Okay, let's start here. Let me calm down. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Nope.
So listen. I'm trying to work with you because your first thing you said was don't record you. I'll honor that. I won't record you, sir.
But you already have, and the camera's going right now. You're holding it at me. I know you are.
This is for safety concerns, though.
No, it's not for safety concerns. It's not. I'm asking you, please do not video the bank, okay?
And I have a job to do.
Not employed by us in our property.
That's why I'm not going to go on your property. That's why I'm just going to be right here on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. Is that fine? Do you have any blinds right here? Because one thing that I didn't tell him, and what I can tell you is, what you can do is, since I'm not going to be out here that long, you can just shut your blinds, sir. All I'm scheduled here to do is just record. Would that be fine if you just shut your blinds for a little bit?
It's okay. We'll have to get somebody. That's okay.
No, it's
not. It's not okay. I've asked you politely.
And I'm not gonna. I told you I'm not gonna. You know, I'm just gonna go over to the.
You're not gonna video or drive through either. That's not. It's
from
not.
Public. I am from public.
Okay.
From the sidewalk, sir. I'm not gonna go on your property, or anything like that. Okay. And we didn't even get to the part about the drone. Cause I was about to take my drone up there.
Okay.
Would I be able to do that?
I don't know.
Would I be able to take my drone up there, not land it on your building, but just take it up there? Oh, man. All right, now Kansas City. The bank came out, said he don't want me recording. So told him we sent out here for a job. I let him know he can close his blinds. He said no. And he said he's going to get somebody to remove me. So we just gonna stick around, and like the sheriff is actually right here, so we're gonna stick around, you know, 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, just to see how this plays out. Stay with it. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. Hey, I'm Officer Snyder with the police department.
I can't see.
Do what?
Oh, there you go.
Officer Snyder with the police department.
And your badge?
Yep, it's right there.
What's the number for me?
119.
119.
What are we doing?
Huh?
What are we doing?
I'm playing basketball.
You're playing basketball?
Yes.
Where's the basketball?
Huh?
Where's your basketball?
Oh, you don't want to see it.
Okay. So what are we doing here? The bank is calling saying you're videoing inside their bank.
I didn't go inside their bank.
Are you videoing through their windows?
I'm just standing on the sidewalk recording.
I'm just asking a question. Did you video through their windows?
I'm just on the sidewalk recording from public.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just asking if you were videoing inside their windows.
But why would that matter if I'm recording from public?
Well, because you just said you were out here playing basketball.
I mean, that was kind of sarcastic. You asked me, what am I doing? It's clearly, I got a camera in my hand.
Well, obviously, it's not a sarcastic
I'm just recording, sir.
situation because I'm here. You know what I mean?
I'm just recording.
Okay.
Is that okay?
19 to 107.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, you're on public sidewalk. You can record if you choose.
Is that a crime? Okay.
I'm calling back there.
I wouldn't mind getting a supervisor here if that's what he was calling. Yes, yes. But he need a supervisor to say it's okay to record from the sidewalk.
That nigga's a rookie, girl.
So they went in and sit right here. And I seen their police station. It's actually we walked past it. So yeah. I think they got 2 calls. I think that guy, the manager, and the guy over here on the over here in the window, he called as well. So he need a supervisor for a man on the sidewalk. Amazing. I've had no idea what's going on. I mean, I don't know. He called his supervisor because he need help with this one. And nothing's wrong with that, y'all. I rather him call his supervisor. I definitely would recommend him calling his supervisor than him doing the wrong thing. So let's definitely wait for the sergeant, captain, chief, whoever's pulling up, and let's see how they handle this. I told the guy just to go back inside if you don't want to be recorded. But I always want people to get it right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with getting it right. There's nothing wrong with getting it right. He's covering his mouth like we can't get his body cam footage. You don't have to whisper. I can go get your body cam footage or sunshine. You ain't got to whisper, man. This is public. How you doing, sir? Good. Just your name and your badge, if I can. Okay. Your name and your badge, please.
Badge number's 107.
And how you pronounce that?
Honeyfield.
I like that.
So you're just out here videotaping?
On the sidewalk.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, and the gentleman did come and speak to me. I try to answer all his questions because I'm aware how everybody try to say how they feel. Everybody feels some type of way.
I get it.
In 2025, but I answered every question this gentleman had for me. I told him nothing I'm doing is illegal. I said if you call the authority, they're gonna let you know. And I told him I wasn't gonna be long. I stayed because he said he's gonna call you. I told him he can probably just shut the blinds. I'm not gonna be here long.
Can I ask why you're videoing in front of the bank though? Nothing you're doing is illegal. I'm just wanting clarification. So if we do get called,
because I want to.
I can explain.
It's so many reasons why. Because I want to. It's a right. You supposed to back me up on it?
I haven't said what you've done is illegal.
Are you backing me up though in there?
Sure. I told him there's not a lot I can do. You're on a public sidewalk.
Okay, I appreciate that. If that's what was said,
however,
I appreciate.
Expect that.
Hey, what do you expect?
An answer as to why we're videoing a bank. That does look a little suspicious. You know what I mean?
What is suspicious?
I don't know of anyone that's ever walked up to a bank and started recording.
It's just a sidewalk, and you suspicious right now.
I am.
Yeah. To say someone on the sidewalk conducting a Constitution-protected activity is suspicious.
I would
for
say
a law
the same thing.
Hold on, for a law enforcement to say that's suspicious.
It is suspicious that you're in front of a bank.
It don't matter where I'm at.
Okay.
It don't matter where I'm at. I can be in front of a bank, anything. If it's from a sidewalk, man.
Walked off on that thing.
He said it's suspicious. What you just did, officer, is suspicious. What you're doing is nothing wrong. But why are you outside of a bank? That's suspicious. No, what you're just doing is suspicious. What you're doing is suspicious. So, like, why not go to the police station, y'all, and pull this? I might have to drop this now, but we definitely probably gonna pull the body cam. And say, hey, can I get that call number and write it down for me? Or y'all gonna force me to walk up, please?
I don't know that I can give that to you right now.
You can't have people do it. Do y'all want to be the only ones to not call over to dispatch and say, hey, can I get that call number and write it down for me? Or y'all gonna force me to walk over to y'all police station and request everything?
So, here's the deal. You can legally do that.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm kind of horrible at deals, man.
I mean, if you want to videotape, you can videotape. If you're on the public sidewalk, all that, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Now, if you go...
Y'all not gonna get the CAD number, though? Y'all not gonna do that for me? Okay, y'all can get out of here, man.
All right. Just, if you go on business, do it.
If you go inside there and you take something, you'll be arrested.
All I'm saying is...
All I'm saying, though, is if you go inside this bank, you and your partner right here, and y'all go behind that counter and y'all take some money, you can be arrested. Right. If you take that car right there and you drive it into that wall over there, that bank right there on the corner, you could probably lose your job and possibly be arrested for that. If you go inside the middle of the street and just constantly stand in the middle of the street and doing push-ups, you can be arrested or cited for that.
What does that have to do with anything as to what we're talking about?
We're just talking about possibilities. He's telling me if you go in there and slap that lady in there, yeah.
I'm just saying, if they ask you to leave,
just don't be. I never been in there. I'm not going. I don't want to go in there.
You're perfectly fine.
I tell officers too.
Right.
You know, don't beat your dog. Yeah. Don't sleep with your neighbor's dog. Don't beat your wife. I don't need.
Okay.
And I be shocked when y'all come into contact with these. Y'all know who y'all dealing with, what you dealing with, and it's like you still going down the checklist when you can cut it out. Sometimes you ain't gotta go down that checklist. You did. I understand. You gonna walk off on me while I'm talking to you?
Well, I got other calls I gotta go to.
I was just saying real quick. I understand that y'all have that checklist, but sometimes just common sense, like, look, we ain't even gotta go down every call. You don't have to go down every checklist. Right. That's all I'm saying. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. You have a great day.
You have a good day.
Yes, sir. So, these guys right here thought it was a good idea to call the cops on someone on the sidewalk instead of advertising your bank. Come out real nice and say, you know, look, you guys, the bank could have came out and been like, hey, how you doing? I'm the manager here. Are you looking to open up an account? Do you have a bank account? Hey, we have good fun. We have a great checking account. We have good savings account. Everybody's polite here. You need a bottle of water? You need a piece of fruit? You need a sucker? They never polite, y'all. But if y'all love the content, y'all want to keep pushing us out to get y'all these videos, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. This was just dispatched to First Community. I had to go in here and request this information. It feels amazing here. First off, yes, how you doing? 2 officers was just dispatched to First Community Bank for a guy recording on the sidewalk. I mean, I'm trying to get that. The supervisor popped up. Honeydew, what's his name? Honey something. He's a supervisor. He was dispatched. If I gotta stop and pull up the video. Anyway, I'm trying to get the call for service number, their full names.
Okay.
The call that the bank made to dispatch. Okay. I need their body cam footages.
Okay, for all that information, you can get a hold of dispatch. And that's that building right on over there. You'll see the flagpole. Just go up one road and take a
Is this the police department?
This is the police
department. Yeah, I'm just coming here just to submit a sunshine request.
A sunshine request? Okay.
But first, to do it properly, because I don't know their full names. That was just, if you can, usually I go to the police department, I give them all the information. Just 30 minutes ago, a call had came through. Okay. I tried to get the call for service number to make it easy when I come here to do this, but he said he wasn't going to give it to me.
We'll fill out this information on the card.
Okay, give me a quick second.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Okay,
I had to call my supervisor because this is not a request that I ever received.
That's what's
and I've only been here a couple months.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So she said she had a form, and she said it's a sunshine request. So she said just go ahead and fill this out. And she'll be back here soon.
That's fine. And for future reference, there's really no standard form. I could have just did it like on a blank piece of paper.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have
Because I did ask her.
Did you have their full name or the incident? Did dispatch give that to you for you to write down?
No, I'm in here. I didn't hear anything about it.
I heard you call dispatch. You said dispatch.
No, I called my supervisor.
Oh.
My supervisor. She's at lunch. She's been training me.
So I didn't get none of their names. I might have to just.
Yeah, so right now I don't really know what's going on.
Okay.
Something that might have happened, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to just play it back. It's okay. Okay, just give me a second.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Alrighty. Here you go.
Alright, and my supervisor just came in, so I'm gonna let her take a look at
And it's fine. I know she got so many days to reach out, and then she got another additional so many days to get it to me. I always find it amazing when they can get it real soon, because sometimes they prolonged it just because. And yeah, but I think you should really check me out. I think you're gonna like it. Over anything, you're gonna get a laugh.
It's Kansas City
Accountability. You're gonna be laughing, be like, you're gonna say, oh my God. Well, you have a beautiful day.
Check you out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You have a great day. And what was your name? Smash that. That's 5FFF25. It's actually illegal in Missouri, state of Missouri. You need tags on the front and the back, so you can actually get. You can probably get a tag. All that means is he knows nothing. And to prove that you said your dad, to prove he don't know nothing, call your dad and say, hey Dad, tell me what, without using the internet, without using Google, Say, what is the 5 elements to the First Amendment? He won't. Make sure you wait and talk to him in person. Make sure he ain't using no phone. That's gonna show you he know absolutely nothing if you can't, because his whole sole purpose of his job is to uphold and protect the Constitution. So if he can't tell you the First Amendment, he might as well just turn in that badge. It just look good. For real, ask him. In the state of Missouri, you need tags in the front. Look at anybody else's car.
Unless it's a farm truck.
You still need to have it in your window.
You have to have the tag that says.
Look at them. Look at them. See how they got their tag in their window? That's how you need to do it.
Or you have to have a tag that says.
All right, man. All right. I'm not here to argue. Look it up. Look it up.
Put that tag on, nigga.
He trying to do a cat. Okay, here come the lady. She went around back. Huh? I cannot hear you. It's horrible.
I said you were right. Good to see you.
Uh-huh.
You got available.
How you doing? Can I get your name and your badge number, please? Again.
Osborne 1196.
All right, thank you so much for being professional. Who is this? Okay.
It's Officer Adele.
Okay.
He'll give you this too.
Uh-huh. I appreciate you. Again, what happened in there?
I let her know exactly what you're doing.
You did? You did?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, I really appreciate you. I like your sleeve, too. I didn't tell you that the first time. Okay.
Well, if we're gonna be more acquainted,
What?
Get your name.
Daddy. I mean, or you can just call me Bartholomew. You know, you can call me Bartholomew. How you doing, sir? Can we get your I can't see it. You covering it up. Can you scoot up close so I can get it with my camera?
I got you.
What does that say?
It's Adele.
Adele, you got a badge number?
Yes, sir. 1020.
Thank you so much for being professional, man.
Oh, you look cool.
Yeah. Do you have a card or something like that? I want to talk to you later if I can. Where your card at?
Office phone.
Yeah, right. Anything with your number on it.
Why you ask for my number?
I don't want your number. She got a beautiful smile.
I don't always smile.
You don't always smile? I think with me, I can keep that smile on your face, though.
She got a girlfriend.
You're not gonna have people call and be mean to me.
I'm never gonna be mean to you. Unless you want me to. I'm not gonna whoop you. You don't want me to be mean to you.
We're gonna move on about our business.
You gonna move around? Okay.
Stop making people call us back again.
I didn't make them call you. If I tried.
Causing a scene out here and being.
I don't like. Okay, I'm glad you stopped. Okay, I thought you was. I was about to fry you, man, because I didn't make her do anything. If she would have stayed out just a little longer, she was really just upset. So if she would have stayed out a little longer, I would have let her know it's nothing really going on, and she didn't have to call you. Did she tell you I was on her property? Okay. Well, at least she didn't lie to you. I thought she was gonna lie to you.
She said you never came in the grass, never came on the property.
Look at that. I really appreciate that.
Also,
talk to me.
if there's a sidewalk available, don't be in the road.
Oh, I'm not. You know, normally I don't even take directives, but you can tell me whatever, and I'll probably do it.
Well, I can respect what you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Right? But if we have an ordinance pedestrian in the roadway. If you're in the roadway or there's a sidewalk available, you're gonna get in trouble for that. So you do what you do.
And if you come out here and you start doing some stuff, you gonna make me take off my belt.
Oh.
Hey, but I'm gonna let y'all get out of here peacefully. I got your number. I will use it.
Something we can pull it up on later.
Say that one more time.
Do you have a channel or do you just stream or what do you do?
What do you mean?
Like a YouTube channel or something like that?
What about it?
Like you
Can we look at it?
What do you mean? Can I just call you and we talk? Can I talk to you? I just like how you handle things and.
He does the same way.
I don't know.
Guess not.
Yeah.
My bad for asking. I was
Yeah.
see my face online.
And this is her time to let Miss Osborne shine. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop her from getting her little rocks off. Hey, you said you nailed up some pictures before, right? Remember we was talking about that drink I was drinking on? I was like, it make you want to build a house and nail up some pictures.
Oh, I nailed it home.
All right, y'all take care. Yeah. So we definitely gonna let them. Hey y'all, we gonna let them get up out of here. Little do they know. Hey, I want y'all to stay on the line, y'all. We finna go literally across the street, y'all. So she's over here. Look. Hey y'all, it's so hard when you're doing this with two cameras because I forget that I'm working 2 cameras, y'all. I forget that I'm working 2 cameras. Y'all might as well just stay on the line with it, but we're gonna walk around. I'm gonna let y'all see. Yeah. Hey, hold on, y'all. I gotta shoot this outro. All right, y'all. We definitely gonna let them pull off, and we gonna hang around. We don't want to give them any type of thought that, you know, that we was ran off. And by the way, salute Miss Osborne, Officer Osborne. She's been great. She's been great. So salute to Officer Osborne. If y'all want to keep us getting y'all this content, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and most definitely leave a comment. Till next time, Kansas City. I didn't expect these ladies to be walking out the club. I did not expect these ladies to come outside the club with a bag of reefer.
I thought they said it was a reefer.
You never know. You never know who's watching. You never know who's picking up reefer. That chronic.
Oh, I've seen the clear case, so like you can put it underneath water.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can barely hear you.
I said, what y'all doing?
We just shooting a video on this place right here. You got the good stuff?
I got some, yeah.
You want to share?
No, I can't.
You can't share?
Nope.
Or you don't want to share?
Not mine to share.
It's not yours to share?
My old lady might kill me.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
hey, you mind, what strand did you get? Or you get like some edibles? Women kind of like...
She just doing the edibles for me.
Edibles, yeah. I knew. When you said that, like, she probably do the edibles.
So what kind of video are y'all making? Expose.
We were just sent out here to shoot a video, and we're not gonna be long. Just like a couple hours or so. Just right here, see who comes in and out and what they're doing.
Gotcha. Y'all have a good.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. You have a great day. Everyone is happy. It's good to see when you see people walking in. One thing I need to do a video with everyone is I need to do a video showing you all what people look like when they walking in to get their marijuana / chronic / reefer. And then I need to go outside like the electric bill, water bill company so you can see a body expression when they walking in to pay a bill. You can just tell the difference. So when they walking into these places, I mean, they walk fast, they energize, they happy. And when they're going to pay a bill, their shoulders is typically down. And let's see who's in the Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. Got me a Cadillac car. It's rainy, y'all. We are out here in the rain. See, he flipped me off. Hey, y'all, he just flipped me off, man. That was not nice.
Won't show my wife them pictures.
Huh? I love that. That's what it's all about. Somebody with a sense of humor. That's what's up. You have a beautiful day, man.
My sweetie, 43 years.
Ooh.
Hey, going strong. Keep it up, man.
That's beautiful. And they don't make them like that no more.
No.
I'll be scared to marry one of these.
And you know what?
What's up?
She was a registered nurse for 35 years.
35 years? Hey, that is beautiful. Somebody you can actually grow old with. That's a beautiful thing.
She's got a hell of a pension.
Ah, you definitely not leaving her. Hey, y'all, that's what it's about.
Be good with
He
it.
said she got a hell of a pension. You not leaving her. Hey, salute to that gentleman, man. They've been married 43 years.
Don't last that long now, man.
All righty. So.
Oh yeah, you gonna get that.
How's it going?
Yeah, I got some phone calls. Some of the customers are
Oh shit.
You got a phone call?
Yeah, 2 phone calls from customers saying that there's 2 guys out here recording. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I'm just.
I didn't speak to nobody though.
No. But you guys standing right here recording is making my customers nervous. That's why I'm out here just to.
Oh
see
yeah,
what's going on.
you just tell me we just out here just shooting a video.
Video?
Yeah, I was sent out here just to. I'm not gonna be long, just a couple hours, if that's okay. Because y'all don't close till late. What time do y'all do? What time do this building close?
We close at 10.
Oh, that's perfect.
I mean, after hours, guys want to come back out. Hey, I'm more power to you. I don't mind that. Because we have customers coming in. It's starting to get my customers concerned, and I honestly don't know what's going on here. So
I'm just sent out here to just do a video, record for a few hours, and I'm not speaking to nobody. Now, one of your customers did come and speak to me. I was real cordial with them.
Gotcha. I got concerns, complaints. I'm just out here just seeing what's going on.
Just shooting a video. I was sent out here just to do a recording, and just gonna record for a few hours, maybe just like 2 hours or so. Then I get it back.
Ask what kind of video?
I was sent out here to record.
You sent out here by who?
By Ray Ray.
Ray Ray? Okay. All right. Well, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to report this to my GM and see what's going on.
To your who?
To my upper authorities.
Yeah, I'm not
authorities, not by like the company.
No, I don't.
My corporate people.
Yeah, and like I was saying, I'm not gonna go like in or on your property, or I'm not gonna speak to no one. Now, if somebody come and say hello, I'll say hello back.
Okay, well,
but
keep doing what you're doing. But if I keep getting more phone calls, I will have to ask you to leave.
But why would you tell me to leave?
Because I got customers that are coming in. This is my place of business.
Okay.
I make money here.
And I make money here.
And this is my property.
I make money here too, sir.
This is my property, though.
Now, where I'm standing?
My customers are coming in. And this is my property right here, sir. Customers coming in. They're letting me know.
So I can't do this right here? This is all I'm doing?
Do you have their permission? You're on my property recording my customers. Do you have authorities? Do you have the proper paperwork to be doing stuff like this?
Yeah, I mean,
because if not, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Well, I will call the authorities. I don't want to make this a problem.
I don't either. And like I was just telling you, sir, I didn't speak with anyone, but do you want me to start speaking to your customers? Ask them,
I actually prefer you to not do
Hey, do you mind if I have your consent to record, sir? What up? There you go. He said he good. He said good. You just seen your customers say it's good. Hey, he said his customers got an issue, but his customer just said it's good. He said, what up? Hey, so look, y'all. He's saying he owned this. This is actually the sidewalk. You can see where the sidewalk is right here. And it fades out. So this is like the it's what you call like a public easement when it fades out like this. So, and we're just gonna hang tight, y'all. He looked like he's finna I don't know, y'all. We just gonna find out. I don't wanna assume Nathan. So stay with it.
What that nigga in the back?
I cannot hear you. For real? Oh, that's a joke. Okay, you got me. That was a good one. That was a good one, y'all. I wasn't ready. He was staring for a long time. Some just told me to turn my camera on. No, you not. No, you not. Hey, man, that's what's up. I appreciate you, man. Y'all see this? That's what it's about, y'all.
That's what it's about, being friendly.
Being friendly, man. Being cordial, y'all. So he gave me a little joke, y'all. I didn't catch it. He said, you get a free blunt if you make first page. I said, huh? He said, no, he said, you get a blunt if you make front page. I'm like, for real? He said, nah. I'm like, you got me. You got me. Here. We can get these, No, go ahead. We need people to walk through to make it a great video. You good?
Building doesn't get no. It's kind of boring. You've got people.
That stress reliever, man. They're going to get it. She was in there for a minute. I see the print. Do the shirt. He digging deep in that pocket to get that money. I can't hear you. You're a photographer? What's your name?
Cece.
How you doing? I'm Moses.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Yes.
What are you guys doing?
You just shooting a video.
Having fun?
Mm-hmm.
It's cold out here.
When you come out and leave, I'm gonna tell you where you can go find it at. Where can I find your work?
Oh, I don't really have any. It's just for fun. I do like baby showers, and I've done my cousin's wedding.
Post that.
I know, I need to.
Post that. It's content.
I know.
Even though that's where it always starts. You're doing it for fun, and it seemed like it's something that you really enjoy, something that you really like.
So why greenlit? Is it just this corner of Joplin you guys are?
I just was walking. I was like, let me just go point my camera. When you come out, I'll tell you exactly what's going on. I don't know who you is. They didn't send all kind of people, Inspector Gadgets.
Not me.
That's what the inspector.
Get my special gummies.
But that's what the Inspector Gadget was saying. They're saying so. But when you come out, I promise you, I'm gonna tell you exactly like what's going on. And yeah, it smells wonderful.
That guy was pissed off.
You seen that?
Yeah, he was like.
No, I thought you saw. Ain't no way you saw him. The guy that worked in there came out here.
He told you guys to stop.
He was just like, hey, my customers got something to say about it, and if you can, we're gonna eventually ask you to move. And I'm looking like, public property? It's the sidewalk. I was standing there, so he probably not aware of like the public easement. So, and the one guy that just left, he just gave us ice cream sandwiches. So, I think that's amazing.
I'll be right back.
Here we go. Can you throw up the peace sign? Hey. Friendly people, y'all. Friendly people. Stay with it. That's the spirit, man. That was quick. I am shocked. They say usually women take longer than that in the store. You knew exactly what you wanted. Do you want me to let you know? Here, you gonna pull up. I'll tell you. I think she's gonna put it up, you guys, and she's gonna walk back over here. She loves it. How's she gonna drive? She's gonna drive over here. I'm just gonna let her know where she can find it at. I might just post this tomorrow. Let them get it now. Look at all that smoke. I believe you now. I believe you now. That you're not a Inspector Gadget. So my channel on YouTube is Kansas City Accountability. Do you have trash bag in your car by chance?
No, I need one.
Oh, you don't have like just a bag you can throw some trash in?
I can look.
I want you to throw this away for me. I wish I could have caught you when you.
It's fine. I just.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'll probably post this tomorrow so you can see it. I'll pair it up with another video to make it a little, yeah.
On February 23, 2023, Dunwoody police officers responded to a car accident in Dunwoody, Georgia, where a vehicle had struck a curb.
It's going to be the on-ramp to 285 westbound from Asher Downey Road.
Hey! So what happened?
Getting off of work.
Oh my God!
Right. So a car
32 Brown and Brown for one.
tried to, I guess they weren't, I guess they were in the wrong lane or something, trying to veer over. I honked, they wouldn't listen, and I hit the curb right there.
So which way were you going?
From Cheetah Factory, I work at Cheetah Factory.
From where?
Cheetah Factory right here, the
okay.
right perimeter.
Okay, I got you.
So I was coming this way, and I guess a car needed to turn.
And you hit back here? I can see the gouge that your tire made.
Here because the other half of my car is fine, but it's the other side is fine. So I feel like I must have like hit those rocks right here, and then came this way.
You gotta try D on you real quick? Negative, we should be good. Okay, Miss Walker. Okay, if you want to, just hop back in your car just because I don't want you getting hit. I didn't get anything like that. Oh, she hit that island back there. I didn't get anything. I mean, she's standing fine. She's walking fine. I didn't smell anything. I think she was just paying attention to her phone and taking the curves too fast, to be honest.
Rocks or something. It had to be something because this side of my car is fine, this side is not. So I had to have hit rocks or something on the curb.
Probably hit the curb.
I had to hit the curb.
You went over the curb.
I had to.
You hit the curb, went over it, and then
I had to.
So remind me again, what happened that led up to it?
A black sedan was first. I was in front at the light right here before you veered on. Right at the light, I was sitting here. They were next to me. It was fine. I guess they were trying to hurry up and make it. So I was driving. They came, and so I was trying to go around them, and I ended up hitting the curb. And so at this point, I don't know.
Okay, so you were turning right to get here, right?
So
you were making a right turn.
I was leaving work. I came from the gas station.
And they were in.
I came from the gas station.
We got 1, 2, 3, and then the turn lane, which is 4.
So that light
you're
right
in lane
there.
4.
I'm at the lane closest towards the interstate. So I'm at the
Let's hop over to the other side. I'm not trying to get hit, and I don't want you getting hit. Because these people are going way too quick for this. Yeah, just come over here. So you got the 3 straight lanes, and then lane 4, we're going to call the turn lane. Okay,
correct.
so you're in lane 4.
Correct. So
and you have a person to your left, which is in lane 3.
I have the person, correct. So I have a person right here next to me. Then a black sedan. They're coming. We're both like where these cars are starting to turn. Right where that car is. He's trying to
smell. I hear him.
So I then tried to move. So if I'm driving this way, they try to come this way. I'm trying to veer back to where I'm trying to go, and then I end up hitting the curb right there. But they didn't end up hitting me or anything. They just end up going around me and just keep going. But just like pretty much it was one of those things where it's like, I guess they were trying to like rush in front of me. I don't know if they were trying to rush necessarily in front of me or if they were trying to.
Okay. So,
I don't know. And
hold on. So you're here.
Correct.
Sedan's here.
Correct.
Sedan tries to essentially cut you off.
Correct. Pretty much.
Okay. So did they ever fully get in front of you?
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
they pretty much got right next, and I feel like that's where it made me end up having to turn so close to the curb because they end up getting.
Another accident. Don't worry.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't really need all that.
And so
I'm trying to pretty much. I guess the easiest thing to say is I'm pretty much trying to let them pretty much cut me off.
Okay, well, as annoying as people doing that, technically that's street racing.
Correct.
Okay, you can't be doing that.
Right.
All right. Okay. So you're in the turn lane. Black sedan's in lane 3. What we're gonna call lane 3.
The lane closest to me. Correct.
They try to cut you off.
Correct.
Okay. They ultimately do and get in front of you. And then what happens?
And then I hit the curb. It literally happened
happened
after you sped up to try to not let them in.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Do we think you were maybe taking the turn a little quick?
I wouldn't
as a result of speeding up?
But see, I wouldn't even say that because we were still right. They were still right next to me. So
were they next to you or in front of you?
So no, they were always next to me. So starting at this light, the light right here, when you're about to get the next light to get onto the interstate.
Hold on, Miss Walker, because let me explain why this ain't making no sense to me.
Okay.
So you're saying you got a car to your left, okay? You did not hit the car to your left, but you hit the curb to your left, which means at one point this car was either in front of you or behind you, to the point where you could hit the curb.
I promise you. You can look at cameras and everything. We were literally neck and neck, coming around the curve.
You see why I'm having a hard time
Absolutely. And
piecing this together.
I have no problem explaining it to you. Absolutely. And not to mention, this happened kind of quick, so if my story is a little, I understand that. But we were coming both around the curve. I literally worked right here. So we were at the light. We were both neck and neck. No problem. The light turns green.
Okay.
We both come around. And it's pretty much a neck and neck thing right at the curb. Right at the curb is always neck and neck.
That is because there's a line leading from your car all the way to where that curb is. So if y'all were neck and neck, right? Y'all were riding like this. You hit the curb. That means
I never said I didn't hit the curb.
No, but I'm saying just listen. That means your car at some point would have been closer to the curb, so y'all wouldn't have been neck and neck unless he some way pushed it to the right side or something else. That's what he's trying to tell you.
And I understand that, but at the end of the day, I didn't hit a car. The car didn't hit me. I hit the curb. I don't really know where else to go from there.
Okay. All right, Miss Walker, if you just want to hop back in your car, I got a tow truck coming for it because obviously that thing ain't going nowhere with the front tire like that. I can't leave you sitting in here. So if your tow truck beats mine, all good. But I doubt it because they're contracted with us. My call jumps to the top of the list.
Okay.
So it's going to get towed to Brown & Brown. They'll get you a card as to where it's going. You can give that to your insurance company. They'll send an adjuster out to take a look at the damage and all that fun stuff, and then they'll be able to go from there. I can't leave you sitting here.
Okay.
Because I don't know how long a private tow is going to take.
Okay.
Because I've seen it take up to 4 hours before. Okay? So I don't want to leave your car sitting here for 4 hours, run the risk of somebody doing something they shouldn't be doing, either texting on their phone, drinking and driving, and then smash into the back of it and have this car sitting here cause another accident on top of the one that it's already been in.
Okay.
Okay? So I can't do that. Because that comes back on me.
Pay for that tow?
You'll be able to go through your insurance to handle it. Because most of the time, I know State Farm's got roadside assistance. They'll be able to reimburse you for it, generally.
But if my tow truck gets here before yours...
Then by all means, yeah, your tow truck can take it.
Okay, great. Can I have my license for that?
Absolutely. So just bear with me, Miss Walker. I'm right in my thinking, right?
No, you're completely right. No, but what I was trying to say is the line.
Oh, no, you can literally follow it up until this groove in the dirt where her tire caused everything.
So, that's why I was trying to re-explain to her, maybe like another kind of way that she understands.
Is she just trying to avoid getting a potential ticket? So, because I mean, you can literally follow it and it's in line with everything else.
Down there. First, down to I think that's 25. West or 400. They got because it looks like this is her tire.
Right here. This is all fresh tire. So she hit this, and it just pushed it over here, ultimately to where it. That's that right there is where she hit. So she was, if what she's saying is true, and she's trying to keep from somebody getting in front of her, she's taking this turn too quick, and then yeah, not loses control, just runs off the road. I wouldn't say it's a loss of control, it's a lack of. Let go of the child.
A woman with a shiesty on? Hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. Judge Judy, what the fuck? What the fuck is these people? shit fucked up.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't
you
touch me.
hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit down. Hey, sit down. Sit down.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit. Quit.
These are the moments when cops faced dangerous criminals, starting with a suspect determined to take an officer's life. On July 6th, 2023, Officer Matt Davis responded to a disturbance call at America's Car Mart, a used car dealership in the city. But what started as a routine call quickly turned into a violent confrontation when an armed suspect opened fire on Officer Davis, leaving him badly injured and slowly losing his life. As Officer Davis arrived at the dealership, a staff member pointed him toward the suspect, but little did he know that simple interaction was about to turn into a complete nightmare.
Was he across the street over here at McDonald's? I seen him earlier. I think
Probably.
he was.
Straight down the hall. Okay. Very last officer. Hi there.
Hey, what's up? Y'all okay? Yeah.
Hey, look, you come over here, Car Mart, and come get me, because I'm about to go off on this police.
Hey, how you doing?
Shit.
What's going on, man?
Why you talking to me?
Well, they called about you. What's going on?
You have no authority, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
You're not even registered Secretary of State. You're color, supposed color law, but you're not.
Okay.
But you're not, guy.
So what's your stance on this?
Okay.
Y'all know him at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hand me over some paperwork, so that's my vehicle out there.
Bye.
As Officer Davis spoke with the man, later identified as 41-year-old Esteban Lowry, he started acting agitated and it was clear things were heading in a bad direction. With Officer Davis that day was U.S. Army Specialist Ioannis Kuko, who was doing a civilian ride-along, a program that lets civilians or military members ride along with officers during their shift. After refusing several times to cooperate, Lowry tried to walk away when Officer Davis called for backup, and that's what triggered his aggressive side.
I ain't going nowhere, I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah. You put
want
handcuffs on me, I promise you.
Okay.
I'll make you stand down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right, man.
You have no authority, buddy. So what do you want to do?
Just hang out, man.
No, I ain't hang out nowhere because I can go where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here for us.
Because you're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here. So can you please move out of the way?
No, sir, I will not.
You need to.
No, I don't.
So, Jess, you get opportunity. Don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't
you
touch me.
hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit down. Hey, sit down.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are officer. Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit. Quit.
Stand there, you officer.
Yeah. Get out. Get out, Esteban. Hey, take cover. Take cover. Without any warning, Lowry opened fire, firing 16 rounds in just over 6 seconds and leaving Officer Davis seriously hurt. He was struck multiple times in the initial burst. Officer Davis tried to use his taser to stop Lowry, but before he could react, things took a terrible turn. Even though he was badly injured, Davis managed to crawl into another room, but he was quickly losing strength. Thankfully, backup officers showed up soon after, but Lowry was still inside the dealership, armed and in a very dangerous state of mind. Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm right here. Help me. Help me. Come on. I can take the mother. Come on.
Hey,
I'm here. I'm holding you.
you stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Come on. Hey, get in the room. Get in the room. Just here. Just here. I can take you. I can take you.
Where's mine? Get back here. Crawl to it. Crawl to it. Crawl to it.
your hands up. Hands up. Keep your hands up.
We strangled that nigga to death on some.
Is anybody else in here? Anybody else in here?
No, just me.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sir. Sir.
Lowry was found unresponsive as officers approached him. During the shooting, Specialist Kuko, who was unarmed, immediately took cover. Once the gunfire stopped, he stepped in and took quick action, using a control hold to restrain Lowry. During the struggle, Lowry lost consciousness and was later pronounced dead. Officer Matt Davis was rushed to the hospital for emergency care, and thankfully, he survived. After reviewing the case, a grand jury decided not to file any charges against Specialist Kuko. Next, you'll see how a dangerous criminal overpowered a cop and pushed him to the brink of death.
Hey, you gotta go down! That's Jesus, bitch! That's Jesus! I'm strong in you. I'm a Jesus lover. I'm a Jesus lover.
On the morning of April 4th, 2025, a standard traffic response near the Ohio-Pennsylvania state line was about to turn into a deadly encounter when a dangerous criminal was ready to take a trooper's life. The incident began when the trooper responded to a report of a single vehicle crash, but little did the officer know the driver wasn't a normal person. He was a dangerous criminal with 10 felony convictions and was ready to do whatever he could to get out of the situation.
Disregard, I was a truck driver. I think it's a black male with a pink shirt. Come on, buddy. Step away. Come on, big sister, you a devil. What's going on, man? What's going on? In the name of Jesus, watch out. In the name of Jesus, watch out. Watch out, get hurt. You gonna get hurt. In the name of Jesus, stop, bitch. Hey, you're gonna get hurt. Jesus, don't touch me, you're gonna die. Next time you touch me, you're gonna die. Next time you touch me, you're gonna die. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. 5, Team Cleveland.
The driver, later identified as Deshaun Leith, tried to keep the trooper from getting to the crash site and even started a physical altercation to stop him. But the good thing is, the trooper stayed calm throughout the encounter. Roughly 20 seconds into the exchange, the driver suddenly ran away from the scene. But that was just the setup before his violent move. And as soon as the trooper turned toward his car, Leith started to carry out his dangerous plan.
Send me another unit. He's on foot, going down to Burma. Hey, you gotta go down! That's Jesus, bitch! That's Jesus, bitch! Bitch! Oh, get down on the ground! Jesus! Jesus! Jesus!
The situation quickly turned into a violent physical struggle.
Yeah.
Leith and the trooper began exchanging punches in a fight for control. At one point during the confrontation, Leith forced the trooper to the ground, briefly overpowering him and knocking the officer's body-worn camera loose. But Leith didn't stop there. He was about to take things even further. Bystanders at the scene saw the assault and tried to help the trooper. Leith then fled the scene in the police cruiser and started driving recklessly. And what happens next is truly shocking.
Get rid of my car. And then you start the car go. You took the patrol car, went into Pennsylvania.
The theft of the patrol car triggered a multi-agency pursuit. Law enforcement from both Ohio and Pennsylvania worked together to stop Leith, but he was in no mood to cooperate. The chase went on for several miles until the officers behind him pulled off a perfect pit maneuver, and it worked like a charm.
Calm it down, because Jesus is the best. Calm it down. So we was sitting down, right? And we was chilling at the Key Center in the day room. And I told him about it, right? And I told him about us looking forward. There ain't no next place mentality. There ain't no next place. There ain't no next place. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke anything that is not of you in the name of Jesus. I bind it up right now. I calm the spirit down because I know Jesus is the best. I know it's a calm spirit in here. I know it's a protective spirit in here. I know the devil is not nobody. I know the devil is just somebody that somebody thinking. I know it's a conscience. It's not a monster. It's only conscience. And the devil, God is seeing you down right now. He's seeing you down right now, man. And I'm praying in the name of Jesus. There's nothing that can stop me. I swear to God, in the name of Jesus.
Leith lost control of the stolen cruiser, which flipped over on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. When troopers approached the overturned vehicle, they attempted to detain Leith. An altercation broke out between him and the troopers. Eyewitnesses and video footage showed that Leith resisted arrest, leading to a physical struggle. During the confrontation, one trooper fired his gun, fatally shooting Leith. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. Meanwhile, the trooper got help from bystanders and additional officers who gave him aid. Leith's criminal history later caught public attention. Prison records showed he had previously pleaded guilty to 9 home invasion charges from 2 cases going back to 2012. After serving over a decade in prison, he was released in 2023. In a surprising twist, he had recently become the executive director of a nonprofit focused on mentoring at-risk youth and reducing teen violence, a role that stood in sharp contrast to his past. Next, you'll see how a suspect's sudden attack nearly cost an officer his life. On August 20th, 2023, what started as a medical call for help in Charlotte, North Carolina, quickly turned into a violent and chaotic encounter between police officers and an armed suspect. Shortly before 8 a.m., officers were dispatched to an assist medic call. When they arrived at the apartment complex, they could immediately tell something wasn't right. And within moments, the situation spiraled into a deadly attack that nearly cost an officer his life.
Hey, 1305, step up traffic on 423. I hear fighting inside. I hear people screaming. That's a gunshot.
Before they could make contact, the situation escalated fast. Officers heard gunshots coming from inside the unit, which forced them to act right away. Realizing someone inside could be in serious danger, they decided to break into the apartment. But once they were inside, they had no idea the danger was about to hit them like this.
Police department! Police department!
As the officer approached to subdue the suspect, he attacked and overpowered the officer. The suspect had a firearm in his hand, but luckily it fell to the ground before the attack. As both officers tried to take him into custody, the situation took another dangerous turn. During the struggle, the suspect pulled out a knife and did the most horrible thing. During the physical struggle, the suspect pulled out a knife and badly injured an officer in the head and neck area, causing serious injuries. At that critical moment, Officer Bork fired his service weapon, hitting the suspect and bringing the confrontation to an end. Luckily, paramedics were right outside the room and quickly gave medical aid to the injured officer before rushing him out for further treatment. EMS also tried to help the suspect, but he was later pronounced dead at the scene. They also found a female victim, his girlfriend, inside the apartment. She had been shot earlier, but survived after being taken to the hospital. Next, you'll see how a dangerous criminal suddenly stepped out of his car and opened fire on officers. On September 27th, 2024, a deadly sequence of events unfolded on Friday evening in Plano, Illinois, beginning with a tragic 911 call. This type of situation may sound like something from a movie, but in real life, it's beyond imaginable. Let's listen to the 911 call first.
911, what's the location emergency?
Yes, pretty sure I just got robbed today. Some of my guns are missing and everything.
Okay. And what is your address?
It's Pratt Court, Plano, Illinois.
Okay. And do you have like signs of forced entry in your home?
Yeah, I just noticed it right now.
All right. How many of them are missing?
That I don't know yet because I didn't take inventory, but I know a shotgun is missing.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and have our officer.
Hurry!
Hello?
The dispatch failed to connect with the caller, later identified as 70-year-old Russell, who was found deceased at the scene. After hearing gunshots, a neighbor called 911. Upon arrival, officers witnessed shocking events unfold. The suspect had taken a shotgun and attempted to flee the scene in a car.
601 garage door just opened. Vehicle started in the garage. Hey, please stop! 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 Got a 28 Edward Bravo, Edward Boy 20606, 20606. Stop!
As the suspect fled the scene, a multi-agency pursuit was initiated. The chase ended near an intersection where officers confronted the suspect. When the suspect exited his vehicle, the officers didn't expect him to make such a move. As the suspect stepped out and fired, the officers quickly discharged their weapons in defense of themselves and others nearby. The suspect was injured during the exchange and later pronounced deceased by paramedics. It was later revealed that the suspect was 36-year-old Nicholas Novak, the son of the victim. Fortunately, no officers were injured during the incident. Next, you'll see how a career criminal used an officer's own baton against him, leaving the officer seriously injured. On September 28th, 2017, Officer Gregory Lovell from Salt Lake City Police responded to a call about harassment at a massage school. Witnesses said the suspect had allegedly groped a woman and was causing more trouble, which led to a request for immediate police response. Officer Lovell was the first to arrive at the scene to check things out, but little did he know his response was about to turn into a complete nightmare.
Okay, do you want to press charges or anything?
I don't know. I grab one of my...
Hey, come over here for a second. No.
Come on, go ahead.
Come over here.
Take it right. Just give us...
Hey, get away from the car.
Stop. Pretty funny.
211, will you step my back up? Hey, get over here. Hey! Come here. Hey, come here. Just come talk to me for a minute, man.
No. Come on, can you
Don't.
get on
Hey, stay right there.
Can you get on
Get it. Sit down.
Bro, can you
Sit down. Come on, sit down.
man?
The suspect, later identified as Michael Bruce Peterson, wasn't willing to comply with the officer and started walking away from the scene. Officer Lovell followed him, not realizing just how dangerous things were about to get. Peterson was a dangerous criminal who had spent over a decade in Utah State Prison and had even been convicted of attempted murder. He eventually made his way to a nearby gas station on foot, where he tried to steal a Jeep and make a run for it, and that's when things really started to take a violent turn.
Don't. Hey! Get out of the car.
Oh, God.
Ow! Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Come on, Apple.
211, pavement deployment.
Get out and get on the ground. Get out and get on the ground. Let's go.
Peterson stepped out of the vehicle, he suddenly overpowered Officer Lovell, sparking a violent close-quarters struggle. During the altercation, Peterson managed to disarm the officer, taking his police baton and using it against him. He struck Officer Lovell multiple times, inflicting severe injuries. The attack left the officer with a broken nose and a broken leg. At that critical moment, a backup officer witnessed the brutal assault and made the split-second decision to discharge his firearm, ultimately stopping the threat. Though Peterson was neutralized, Officer Lovell had already endured significant and painful injuries. The backup officer then rushed to assist Officer Lovell, providing aid until paramedics arrived. Officer Lovell was quickly transported to a nearby hospital, where he received treatment for his injuries and eventually recovered. Michael Bruce Peterson was pronounced dead at the scene. If you found this video informative and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out my latest videos by clicking either of these two right here.
Mark, you good? You good? Where you hit? Where you hit? Where you hit? Where you hit, Mark? Where you hit? Where you hit?
Left side, left side.
Oh.
You're good, buddy. You're good.
Okay, Mark.
You're good. You're good.
You got it, you got it.
You're good. You're good.
Keep moving your fingers, alright? There you go.
These are the moments when cops faced life or death situations on duty, starting with the case of an officer slowly losing his life after being shot by a suspect. On May 16th, 2021, a routine police response to a shot spotter alert in Chicago's North Lawndale neighborhood escalated into a violent confrontation, leaving two officers and the suspect critically wounded. At around 7:19 a.m., officers from the Chicago Police Department responded to the alert indicating gunfire. When they arrived, they located the suspect based on the description, but the suspect wasn't willing to comply. Instead, he was stalling and planning something horrific.
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, drop it. Dude, drop it, man. Hey, we're talking to you, man. Hello? Hey, buddy, just drop it, man. Hey, just drop it, brother. Hey, stop right there. Show me your hands.
Despite multiple verbal commands to stop and show his hands, the suspect ignored the officers and continued down an alley. Due to his violent behavior, additional officers arrived to help secure the area. After walking for several minutes, another unit confronted the suspect from the front, and that's when the situation exploded into violence.
It's in your hands, buddy. Are you hit? Officer hit. Where's the gun? Dude? It's over there. I moved it away.
As officers attempted to engage him, the suspect suddenly drew a firearm from his hoodie pocket and opened fire at close range. His first shot struck an officer in the hand, the bullet entering and exiting his palm. The suspect then turned his attention to his partner, firing multiple rounds, striking the officer's right shoulder, and subsequent shots hit his left hip, causing him to stumble and fall. Despite his injuries, the officer managed to draw his weapon and return fire, striking the suspect, but he had suffered very severe injuries and was slowly losing consciousness.
Mark, you good? You good? Where you hit, Mark? Where you hit?
Left side.
Your side?
Is that yours?
Yeah, this is mine.
Get back. Get back, We need some crime scene tape over here. Where you at? Where you hit?
It's in the leg, on top.
Leg. Which one?
Left side, left side.
Here.
Oh.
10-10. We need all this area blocked off right now. People start backing people up. I can't see where the hell these shit. You got scissors on you?
I got a knife.
I got my med kit. Back up now! Back up!
I'm hitting the vest too. I saw it went badly.
Whose car is 23? Just breathing.
More additional officers arrived at the location to provide assistance. While some officers were giving medical aid to the injured, others found themselves in a very dangerous situation. A crowd had gathered on both sides of the scene, and without knowing the full context, some people began blaming the officers, making an already tense situation even worse.
I want those cameras.
Stay back. Stay back.
I want those cameras in my head, man. I want those cameras. I want those cameras. All lives matter, right? I know what they play, guys. You got that badge for what? You got the badge for what, sir?
All right.
For serve and protect?
What do you want to do? Come on, Jay. Yeah, everything is over. Just man, please.
1895. All lives matter.
Both wounded officers and the suspect were transported to local hospitals for treatment and survived their injuries. The suspect, later identified as 45-year-old Bruce Lua, was charged with attempted murder, aggravated battery of a peace officer, and unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. If convicted, he could face up to 50+ years in prison. Next, you'll see how an officer was seriously injured after being struck in the head when a suspect opened fire during a pursuit. On April 11th, 2019, a violent chain of events unfolded in Volusia County, Florida. A 30-year-old suspect, Philip Thomas Marsh, approached a home, carjacked a woman at gunpoint, and fled the scene in her vehicle. Deputies from the Volusia County Sheriff's Office quickly located the stolen truck and began pursuing it. During the chase, deputies deployed stop sticks, successfully deflating all 4 tires and forcing Marsh to abandon the vehicle and flee on foot. But Marsh wasn't ready to get caught that easily.
Slow that traffic westbound. Start carrying on. All right, looks like you're pulling over here. He's got a gun to his head. He's running.
As Marsh fled from the deputies, he suddenly opened fire on them. During the intense exchange, a sergeant was grazed in the head by a bullet and suffered serious injuries. Marsh then took off into the nearby woods. Another unit of deputies began approaching the wooded area, but it was a very risky move since he was still armed and extremely dangerous.
Shield, give me a shield. Shield back. We got me. Keep eyes on. Keep eyes on. Put your hands out and do it now. Give me the shield.
Deputies found Marsh lying on the ground. He had been hit multiple times. They quickly apprehended him, secured his firearm, and began performing first aid. Meanwhile, the sergeant who had been injured in the head during the exchange began showing signs that he needed immediate medical care.
Let me go. Come here. You okay? Yeah, I got hit in the head with the ground. With what? With a bullet. Okay. Sit down. No, man, I'm good. Let me get my med kit. You got a bandage? I thought they could cut me good.
First aid kit. What did you
There's enough there.
Did you cut yourself in the weeds or
No, I got hit with a bullet. Okay. All right. Here you go. Hey. My back seat is a big bag.
I need rescue here immediately.
Okay, on the way.
Come here. Just set it down.
You're fine, man. I'm fine. It's just bleeding down into your face? Yeah. Is that okay? Secure?
Tom, he's secure. Yes. Where's your first aid kit? Where's your first aid kit?
Right here.
The sergeant received immediate treatment at the scene before being transported to the hospital. He was treated for a graze injury and released the same day, with doctors expecting a full recovery. His hat, later found in the road, showed a bullet hole that had gone clean through. Meanwhile, Marsh was taken to a nearby hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Next, you'll see how a routine traffic stop took a terrifying turn when two violent suspects suddenly turned on an officer and left him critically injured. On March 22, 2006, Texas State Trooper Stephen Stone found himself in a life-threatening situation during a routine traffic stop. Initially, he pulled over a truck for speeding, and the driver appeared to be cooperating. But the situation took a drastic turn when officers uncovered some shocking revelations.
How you doing, sir? All right, sir. I doing something wrong? Yeah, a little bit over on your speed. But on the truck. Well, you're going faster in that truck. You're gaining on it. Just need to see your driver's license and insurance. Go ahead and step out of the truck for me. Go ahead and step back here. Get out of the traffic. I'll tell you what, I'm going to close you though. You swear right here.
As the trooper opened the vehicle, he immediately noticed an open bottle of alcohol. But that was just the beginning. During the interaction, the driver handed Trooper Stone a Mexican driver's license as identification, and also surrendered a pocket knife, which the trooper confiscated. However, during a routine pat-down, Stone discovered something far more illegal, signaling that this stop was about to escalate even further.
What's this? What's this? What's in here? What is that? In this pocket? What is that? What's in there? A weed. What? Weed? Weed? Yeah. It's just small. Yeah, I do that. Put that stuff in your pocket. Okay, I got a bag full of drugs here. Take your jacket off.
That much evidence was enough at this point to arrest the driver. But little did the trooper know, this wasn't going to be easy, because not only was the driver a threat, there was also a passenger inside the truck, and both turned out to be far more dangerous than he imagined. As Trooper Stone moved in to complete the arrest, the passenger suddenly stepped out of the vehicle, and that's when the two men did something horrific to the officer.
Stop! Stop the car! Get the car! Get the car!
Without warning, both suspects began firing handguns at Trooper Stone, hitting him multiple times in the chest and neck. The suspects continued firing until they ran out of ammunition and then fled the scene. Fortunately, Stone's bulletproof vest likely saved his life. Despite the severe injuries, he managed to radio for help and was later rescued and transported to the hospital, where he survived. A high-speed police pursuit ensued, during which the suspects eventually crashed their truck and were apprehended. The driver, Ramon Armando Ramos, a 38-year-old Mexican national, was later convicted and sentenced to 14 life terms after pleading guilty to aggravated assault on a public servant with a deadly weapon. The passenger, Francisco Saucedo, faced the same charges. Next, you'll see how a murder suspect suddenly opened fire during a felony arrest, striking an officer in the chest and causing him to collapse.
Hands! Go!
On August 29th, 2020, law enforcement officers responded to a neighborhood to serve a felony arrest warrant on 43-year-old Michael Harris, a suspect wanted in connection with an attempted murder case. Harris was considered armed and dangerous due to his criminal background and the violent nature of the charges against him. But as officers approached, they had no idea they were about to be suddenly ambushed by the suspect.
Michael in the house? Michael Green? No, she's in the house with you.
I'm literally in the house.
Do you
came
live
from
here?
upstairs. I do live here, but it's just, I don't know.
You don't know? Can I go like that?
Yeah, I don't know Michael Green.
When officers arrived at the apartment complex, they spoke with a woman outside who had no idea who Michael Harris was. Officers attempted to communicate with Harris to surrender peacefully, but he refused to respond. Believing the situation could escalate, a tactical team cautiously entered the residence to locate and detain him. As officers entered the apartment, they found Harris inside, but he was in no mood for a peaceful resolution, and instead, he was ready to play a deadly game with the officers.
Maybe I'm not. I don't have my keys.
Police department, show me your hands! 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 He's in that door! Hands! Go! Put the hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! I'm hit!
Harris suddenly opened fire at the officers, striking one in the chest. Thankfully, his ballistic vest absorbed the impact, but the hit caused him severe pain and injury. The officer and his fellow deputies returned fire at the suspect, which eventually left him unconscious. Officers then breached the bedroom and found Harris unresponsive. Meanwhile, the officer who had been shot in the chest began suffering intense pain and required immediate medical attention before the situation took a turn for the worse.
You got gloves on you, boss? I can start right there.
No, I got no gloves on me. This guy.
You okay?
I'm in. Got hit in the chest. I'm good, man.
Come here. Come out here so we can get you help. He's alright. I got this. Go. I got this. You good? Come out here so we can get help. Okay? I got him, bro. He's coming out.
No, I'm hit in the chest.
Serious? Where you at? Here, come with me.
I can't breathe.
He got hit in the chest.
Additional officers immediately began providing medical aid. The injured officer was transported to the hospital, where he was treated and later released with non-life-threatening injuries. His bulletproof vest had saved his life that day. Without it, the outcome could have been far worse. Meanwhile, officers inside the home pronounced the suspect deceased at the scene. Next, you'll see how a seemingly routine investigation turned deadly when a suspect made a shocking decision that changed everything for the officer involved. On December 27, 2014, a routine domestic violence call in Flagstaff, Arizona took a tragic turn, claiming the life of 24-year-old Officer Tyler Stewart. This devastating incident remains one of the most heartbreaking moments in the department's history. That day, Officer Stewart was dispatched to a home to speak with the suspect, 28-year-old Robert W. Smith, who had a history of mental health issues. The officer approached the situation with politeness and professionalism, but without warning, the encounter took a deadly turn.
that? We talk outside? We did. How you doing? Good. You talk outside? Alright. Don't have any weapons in your pockets or anything like that? Okay. Tubes is not letting me eat. Okay. How bad is the pain? On a scale of 1 to 10, like a 12. Like a 12? It shoots up to here. Okay.
Officer Stewart calmly engaged in conversation with Smith, who did not display any immediate signs of hostility or aggression. The officer questioned him about the earlier incident with his girlfriend that had prompted the police call. Throughout the interaction, Smith kept his hand inside his jacket pocket, raising suspicion. When asked if he had any weapons, he denied it, explaining that he was only keeping his hands in his pockets because he was cold. But as Officer Stewart attempted to pat him down for safety, that's when the situation turned fatal.
You're talking about the blinds in her bedroom? Yeah. Okay. I mean, those are from my old apartment, and not that it matters, but I put them in the drywall. I didn't have a drywall sink. I put screws in. It was crooked. It was too low, and it turned into a fiasco. And that's kind of the wedge, you know, in the fight. You mind if I just pat down your pockets real quick? You don't have anything in here? No. Okay. Nothing in here? No, this is my smoke. Okay.
The video ended as the suspect suddenly pulled a handgun from his pocket and fired multiple rounds at point-blank range, killing Officer Stewart instantly. After mercilessly executing the officer, Smith turned the gun on himself, dying at the scene from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators later revealed that Smith had a history of mental health issues and drug use. Officer Tyler Stewart was just 24 years old and had been on the force for less than a year. If you found this video informative and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out my latest videos by clicking either of these two right here.
September 9th, around 2:45 a.m., Darren Blissett calls 911. He's been shot inside his apartment on North Emerson Avenue in
Listen, I'm a college kid. You're a college kid, I got you. But you buy guns off the streets? What am I supposed to be impressed with? I bought it for my protection. The streets is crazy.
Can you roll down this back window, please? Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Officer Hines with Savannah PD. The reason why I'm stopping you is your tint's a little dark, okay? That's it. Nothing else.
Tint is dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Any... You got your driver's license on you, ma'am?
No, my license is suspended.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not too worried about that, okay? Would you mind just shutting off the vehicle for me, please?
Oh, my God. Why are these officers putting me like this?
Oh, no, we're just part of a unit. We all work together. It's no big deal.
No, but why they...
Can you shut off the vehicle for me?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have you step out so we're not talking in the street.
I got my daughter in the car.
Yes, ma'am. I see her. She's asleep.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just get your name and information back here if that's okay.
You just want to go in and step out so I can get it back here? You got any weapons on you? Mind if I pat you down?
Who is this? Oh, okay. All right. So that's not your son. You just have your daughter.
No, it's not my son. Just my daughter. I just got her from school.
Okay. No worries at all, ma'am. Like I told you, we're all part of a unit. We all work together. That's all. What's your first and last name, ma'am?
Okay. Two days in the backseat. Just have a seat, right? That's my little sister. Oh, your little sister? Okay. Yeah. Sleeping? Yeah. We just picked her up from school. Oh, okay. So the tent is really that dark? Ain't no way. We can measure it. We'll let you know. Go ahead and measure. I want to see it ain't. I know the state of Georgia. You can't have tent under 35, right? 32. Yeah. Check real good under the passenger seat, bro. was tucking real hard when he came up.
Yes, backpack. We all work in the same unit. Okay.
13%. 13%.
Why are you rushing that boy?
It's not arresting, just nothing.
Why did anyone have
Talking about a gun was in the car.
Why are you arresting? Just hush, just hush.
The intent tested at 13%. Way below that. Legal limit is 32.
We'll talk to you about it.
Plus or minus 3. Right, so
We're not too
the 10.
Oh, it's too bad. What? Can you send me later? Because I just I want to know.
Okay, so put you over for the 10. So you got you guys out because you got the odor of marijuana. So he just admitted. We're part of the same unit. That's just how
that's what he just told me. This
yeah,
officer right here.
we are part of the same unit. So this is how we conduct all our traffic stops. We didn't, you know. But he had the odor of marijuana in the uniform.
He just got in the car.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue to search the vehicle, but just for right now, he's just being detained. Okay.
Come over here. Come over here. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want. I know I had a suspended license. I know it's. And then I tried to go pay it when I got my taxes the other day. They told me I had a no release traffic warrant.
Yes.
So that's why I wasn't able to pay the suspension ticket off.
Yeah, that's it right there. So they're not going to book you on a traffic warrant right now.
Okay, please, because I got my baby. She's autistic.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
that's
really
fine.
know him like that. But is there anything going on that I need to know about? Because how y'all just pulled up, it's like.
Well, we will find out. There's just a gun, I think, that they found in the car, and we'll see what else. But yeah, so this something.
I got my phone in the car.
This is something you're gonna have to take care of, okay?
Okay.
Before you can take care of your
because he
license.
said I got my kids, so I can't serve 25 days on a no release thing to get my license. But I did go, and they told me the lady upstairs told me. She's like, I'm gonna let you go because it's a traffic thing. Now, I'm not gonna call them up there, but you do have an active warrant.
Yes, then you do.
Traffic stop. Okay.
Yep. All right, give me 1 second, ma'am, and then I'll finish up with you. You are suspended. You're shown suspended. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. All right. I need to run him real quick. Give me his information.
No pee shooter, no ammo in it, just a firearm.
Correct.
Oh, got another one right here. Another firearm right here.
Almost loaded. But I did go, and they told me
I think we should just go ahead and retain her.
Yes. And you
want to
do.
write 2 zeros for me?
Yep. All right, give me 1 second, ma'am, and then.
That's the same day my cousin gave me that gun. I swear. He sold it to me because he bought it from his girl. I don't know if she's not. That report, that stolen gun, I don't deal with stolen guns. Every gun I ever had was legit.
Okay.
Ask my girl.
But you just, okay. And
I just bought that gun.
Echo, Hotel, Echo, 472.
EHE 472.
Yep. Should be a Glock.
Yes, sir.
22.
Yes, sir, you are.
What I did? Hey, can I talk to her?
Right now, she's under arrest as well.
Gotcha. The little 380s, 42, the Glock's good.
Guns are mine.
Both the Glock and the 380?
Yeah, but the 380, this is the thing. When I bought the 380, they told me it wasn't stolen. That's what I got. I bought it from my cousin. It was stolen.
13%. What's up?
When I bought that 380 from my cousin,
Okay. Still hot now. Yes, sir. I'm trying trying to get everything taken care of.
Yes, ma'am. I was just pulling that for you. 1 second. It is 07
It's gonna be
for
uncomfortable,
today.
man.
So that's 2305. Yep.
Just like that little bit of weed in the car.
Find a little bit of green there. That's what found between
What's up?
some of the driver's seat, between the center console and the seat.
Okay, so her,
And for sure. Powder was on the other side, I believe, or the other rock.
Shit going on.
On January 16, 2025, officers responded to a call about a disorderly passenger at a TSA checkpoint.
Right now.
Why, sir? Sir. Do me a favor. Just do me a favor. You fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What airline?
NOTI.
Okay. Plane was unfortunately delayed in Milk.
What?
Delayed, I think. I'm not too sure.
Delayed? No.
Delayed.
No.
It's still flying out.
No.
A little bit delayed.
You don't tell me that shit. No.
But anyway, do me a favor, just relax, okay? Were you here yesterday or not?
Yeah, I was here today.
What happened?
Most people were on the plane.
Plane was cancelled or they will... They'll be able to fly, you think?
Yeah.
Just do me a favor, don't curse at anyone. You do have kids here.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead, take care of your stuff.
Jermaine Grayson's Greatest Hits, a masterclass in chaos. On April 29th, 2024, officers responded to yet another call involving Jermaine Grayson, local teen, part-time threat maker, and full-time headache. After breaking into a residence and allegedly stealing $600 to buy a gun, he upped the ante by threatening to beat the caller's ass. Charming.
But I see the officer now. Yeah.
You advise the PO to come speak with us. She's just inside her residence. Okay. What's going on?
Okay. Over the past weekend,
Good.
his PO is updated on everything. Over the past weekend, he fought one of my brother-in-laws because he got into him about being disrespectful in his school grades.
I go.
Yesterday, he ran away from my sister's house. He was in Cleveland.
Hell no, boy, you ain't about to tell them that shit. You sound crazy. They made us stay outside and call my uncle and auntie. You sound crazy. You sound dumb, boy.
He ran away from my sister's house yesterday.
That's
I went to go do a police report. I had to go to 3rd District and do a police report. When I got to the 3rd District police report, my brother said it was at their house. So I went to do an unruly charge on both of them for running away from my sister's house. He told me I couldn't do it in Cleveland because I didn't stay down there. I had to come down here in Portage County to do a file an unruly report on him. I let his PO know. 7:35, we got a phone call from my brother saying that he was taking him to my auntie house. He flashed $600. Like I told you, he stole $600 out of my sister's purse. He flashed $600 and said I'm going to buy a gun with it. I called his PO. His PO said the police need to be contacted. So I got up and I went to Cleveland, and that's what I did. And when I was going to Cleveland, he broke into the window upstairs and got in my house. And I asked him, how did you get in the house? Oh, I went through the window.
Okay.
And I just got back.
So here, let me talk to you outside here so he doesn't
So, why those officers over there told you to come here when the charge was in Cleveland? What should we do that here? Even if it happened in Cleveland?
Yeah, they told me I couldn't do it in
criminal
Cleveland.
investigation. They can do criminal charges up in Cleveland for what happened in Cleveland, but as far as we're signing in really charges, we would do that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying here, though. But that's what I'm saying.
Sign them, because every time we come out here and do
Oh no, his PO. No, the last incident when I went up there when he refused to get off. No, I can't. The PO got everything that Monday morning because I went to go talk to her.
Did you sign charges?
No, I didn't sign anything, but she got it. She read everything.
Yeah, you need to come to the police department and sign charges for him.
Okay.
Now, when he's been here, you said he's been loud, or what's been going on? I mean,
Making threats and everything.
What do you mean making threats?
I'm gonna beat your ass, this and that, third. He done called his little sister bitch and everything. Okay. I told Miss Schuler all of this.
So he told you that he was gonna beat you?
Beat my ass.
Okay.
No, and I'm not. Okay. This is why I'm packing my kids up again so they can go across the street so they go to school.
Okay.
I want to Cleveland. I'm not about to stay here with this boy.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not.
So, was anything else said, or was anything physical done, or anything?
No, I just got here. Like I said, I wasn't about to discipline, put my hands on him. I called y'all. Okay. I'm not.
We can make him a 21 for the Division C and see if they'll take him that way. You want to try that? Are you willing to write a statement of what you said? So what exactly happened? You come from Cleveland because you find out. How'd you find out he was here?
He texted me on Instagram.
Okay.
And I asked him. I said, "How did you get in my house?" The only thing I'm talking to the police right now. I'll update you later. Let me call you back. I asked him how did he get in my house. He said he climbed through the window.
Okay.
And then when I talked to
that?
Yeah.
So where did the conversation start? This today, right? From at 9:45.
Yep.
So where is you at?
He said, "Can you answer? I'm at home safe." And he said, "I gotta talk to you when you get here." Okay. I said, "Where's you at?"
I'm at home. I just said that. How did you get in my house, Uncle Jay? So what does that mean, Uncle Jay? I says, what do you mean? We got in. Where you at? Audio, and then you gonna answer. Audio ended. So what was said? Because like.
That's when he said he climbed through the window.
Oh, he told you through the audio
on
message
the phone,
that he climbed through the window. Okay. So then you come back here.
Yeah, I come back here.
You come through the door, this front door?
Yeah, he had a tire on the door. Like he had a tire on his door. Then if you go to that door right there, he got a cord wrapped around right there. So when nobody opened that door, like.
Was he the only one that was here? What happened to his uncle? Or whatever.
He left. He stopped answering the phone. Yeah, he stopped answering the phone.
Okay, so how do you get in?
I got in with my key and I pushed it.
So you just pushed it through? Okay, so then what happens after that?
I asked him how did he get in.
Okay.
I asked him again. I asked him again. Getting on my motherfucking nerves. That pink bag in there, he packed up all his clothes.
Okay. So then, when is this part that he said that he was going to...
In there, after I said...
So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get there. So you get here, he's got that on the door, you guys are talking, so then what happens? Where do you go?
I asked him again, I said, how you get in? I climbed through the window. How did you get in, Jermaine? I climbed through the window. Okay. And then I asked him, I go on and ask him about the money and everything. And I said, how can you do somebody like that? And she the only person that come out here back and forth to Cleveland to help you. And you go steal $600. And then you talking crazy. And then he shitted in her front yard. Like.
Okay. But, so, you're missing the important part that I need here.
Okay.
So,
I take his stuff out. I take his.
He shitted in the front yard.
Stuff out and I say this not yours, so I throw it on that side. And then the Gucci building, he said that's not yours. I said I know it's Tumas, I'm getting it back. And then he's like you getting on my motherfucking nerve, I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay. And then I said Talia, give him a plastic bag because he's not taking my laundry bag.
Okay. Okay. Do me a favor. Are you willing to write a statement of what you just said?
Yes,
happened?
I am.
Okay. One sec. So I know it's usually common for him to run off, and he's always like not listening and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Is that usually like language that he uses? He says like, does he usually say stuff like that, like I'm gonna beat you, like, or I'm gonna hit you, or I'm gonna break this window, or I'm gonna do this and that? Is that common for him to say?
No, this is the first time he ever talked about guns and all.
But specifically harm to you guys, I mean, or to you specifically, is that like the first time that he has made comments like that, or is that usually how he talks?
This
He
would be
usually
the
cusses and screams or
This
whatever.
would be the second time.
Okay. Do you actually think he's willing? He'd be willing? Do you believe the threat that he's saying?
Yeah.
You do? You think that he's gonna beat you up or something?
Yeah, because I don't think
He's in the right headspace?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so she's claiming that he don't usually talk that way, and that she does believe that he will because he's not in the right mind. She's gonna make a report from Cleveland PD that he stole $600 from an aunt down there. He's talking about buying a gun, according to her, and then that she does believe that he might cause harm. Yes, because he's the one that said it to her. So we're gonna make get a statement form. He's gonna give you a statement to fill out. I'm gonna talk to him real quick and just figure some stuff out. Okay. What's his name again?
Jermaine.
Jermaine. Where's he at? Alright. How do I get to talk to him over there? Just right here. So what's going on, dude? What happened today? Were you hanging out with your family down there on Cleveland or out in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened down there?
She ain't answer the phone, so we came here.
Okay, so your mom didn't answer the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have someone's phone number that I can talk to down there that can let me know that she didn't answer the phone? So do you know of anyone accusing you of taking money?
No.
So that's news to you. You haven't heard of anyone accusing you of taking $600 down there at your aunt's house or whoever lives down there? Who lives down there in Cleveland? Is your aunt?
Yeah. My uncle.
Do you have her phone number?
My uncle.
Or your aunt who's saying that?
I don't talk to her. She ain't answer the phone.
So she's not answering the phone now? Do you feel like hurting yourself or hurting anybody else? Have you had any alcohol or drugs in the past couple of days? No. I'll have to give you a call back here, miss. I'm gonna give your sister the phone. I'm sorry to cut you off 1 second. Here you go.
Yeah, Rhonda.
What's that?
Since he has a history of running, let's just get him secured now.
Okay. So you do want to proceed based off of her statement, even though there was nobody else here? Just
No, that's
okay.
When told he was being arrested, Jermaine decided fists were a better answer than handcuffs. He punched, kicked, and even attempted to bite officers.
Stating something, okay? She's saying that you threatened her, so you're gonna go in. We're gonna arrest you.
I did not.
Okay, you can either get more charges added on. I would prefer you turn around. We'll go ahead and place you in handcuffs, or we're gonna have to get physical with you, and I prefer not to do that, man. Every time I've been out here, I try to talk to you cool. I try to, be fair with you. It's something that you got to deal with your mom, okay? So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be cool with us or no?
Hell no.
You're not gonna be cool with us? Okay. We really don't want it to go down this way, so turn around. Turn around for him. Turn around for him.
Handcuff somebody. Well, now you just got a felony, bud.
Bro, get the fuck off me, bro.
Take your time.
The last is covered in my fucking face.
Alright. You can lift them up now. Are you gonna be cool or are you gonna continue to be?
He's gonna just let him calm down.
Calm down.
He's still fighting.
I need my phone. Get off me, bro.
Yeah.
She tased me, nigga. Don't have to.
Stop.
You have to blow me. You gonna have to kill me, boy. You something crazy. Why she got my money? You sound crazy, bro. Get the fuck off me, bro.
You're right. You can have it, bro. I just wanted to see it.
Stop.
You can have it.
What the fuck?
I can't breathe, Gummy. Stop. Stop. No! Bro, you kill me, bro. You're gonna have to shoot me. That shit slow, you're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to. I'm not getting up until I get my... That's good. Where we at, man? I'm hungry, bro. I'm no fucking up.
What do we do? Feeding you?
No, fuck out there, bro. Oh, bro.
Relax.
He hog-tied that nigga.
Pick him up now.
Yeah, dude.
Watch out, he's trying to bite you. He's trying to bite
Go
you.
the fuck in, bro.
Get the spit hood. He's trying to bite.
A hobble, spit mask, and multiple bruised shins later, he was finally restrained, though not before threatening to murder the entire police department once he gets a gun. Sweet kid.
Kill you, bro. I swear I'm gonna kill each and every one of y'all, bro. Stop! Okay? You better stop! Stop! Oh! The f on my wrist, ho! Ah! You been in my shit, bro. Oh, man, I hate y'all, bro. I swear I hate y'all, nigga. I promise you I'm killing me a body, bro. I'm killing me a body, bro. Bro. I'm killing me a fucking body, bro. I should not do nothing, bro. I should not do nothing to me, bro. I should not. That shit not facing me, bro. That shit not, bro. I f***ing hate on you, bro. That shit not doing nothing.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, God. I'm f***ing on you, bro. That shit not, bro. That shit not, bro. You do, bro. Ah! Oh, f***ing wrist, so I can get up and walk. See that first? My f***ing wrist, man. My f***ing wrist, man. My wrist,
Hog-tied that nigga, bro. Boy, that's crazy. That's all just corroborate. It's
We're gonna take it down. We're gonna arrest you.
What?
You're kidding me. Yep.
This 72-year-old man is the most unremorsefully racist you'll ever see.
Know that? You're not aware of that? I'm a racist. You are a racist. I'm a racist. Okay, that's fine. Why are you here? Because this is a no-name zone.
And he thought it wasn't a big deal, but was very, very wrong.
Don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna lay your down.
It all started on October 23rd, 2020, when a YouTuber named Dre Abram and his roommate, both of whom are black, were filming a podcast for Abram subscribers in the neighborhood of Old Town Scottsdale. Everything was going smoothly until they noticed a man filming them and walking towards them.
Why are you coming over here?
I just want to see what you guys are taking pictures of.
Why is it your business?
Well, you know what? This is my home.
Okay, mine too. Why are you taking pictures
Where
of
do
me?
you live?
I live in Scottsdale. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Michigan plates?
Yeah. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Well, you know what? We've had problems here.
I don't care. You don't know me. Why are you taking pictures of me? And I don't know you. Do you know a lot of white men are doing racist things in this world, sir?
No.
You don't know that? You're not aware of that?
I'm a racist.
You are a racist.
I'm a racist.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay? So
what's
the
your
issue?
point? Why are you here?
Because this is a no-name zone.
Not really.
Oh, is it?
Not really, sir.
Tell me.
There's not a not. So I'm here. And what I'm about to do, I do. I stay here. What I'm about to do,
yeah.
Me and my friend, we about to record our videos.
Okay.
And you're not gonna do a thing about it. Y'all hear me?
That's fine.
You're not gonna do
what do you want to hear?
Thing. I don't want to hear you say nothing.
Oh, I'll tell you what though.
You're just not gonna do another thing. So,
why?
As y'all see, can't keep the camera.
Stop me from doing things.
It doesn't mean. I'm about to record my video.
Okay.
And this they're not gonna do anything.
Okay.
And let you try to touch me. Let you try to touch him.
Oh, I wouldn't touch you.
Let you. You already disrespecting me. Can you step back a little bit? I feel like you harming.
We are 6 feet.
Yeah. No. I need you to step back. So, don't listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay your down.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna lay you down. I'm gonna lay you down.
You are?
Yeah. So, just stay where you at.
You ain't man enough.
It's okay. You don't gotta think I'm man enough, my baby. Yeah, just keep it walking. And it's gonna be like that today, y'all. I hope y'all seen all of that. I am a famous YouTuber. This is actually his establishment. So anybody, y'all all know I just moved to Arizona, and this is his friend as well. So anybody that come to this establishment, y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what his establishment is, and y'all know where he works. And it's okay. Hey, we got money, and we doing well. He mad. So, we gonna handle it like that. You saw he walked away, because I got something for him and this man. But Kane, pick up your camera. We about to get this in.
Abram posted the very shocking clip on his Instagram page, and since this was at the height of the BLM movement, it became so viral that the Scottsdale police reached out to him that same day, and also visited the now notorious man.
Oh. Hi, is this Paul?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, this is Officer of the Scottsdale Police Department.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering if I could talk with you for a few minutes. Are you available?
Sure.
Okay, do you want to come down here? You want me to come up there, or what you want?
Oh.
Which works best?
I'll let you in.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
72-year-old Paul Ung seemed like the owner of the business, but that wasn't the case as he only lived above the business and had no other involvement with it at all. He was actually working for a real estate agency at the time, and even that wouldn't be for much longer. But for now, he had to explain the cause of his actions to the officer.
About an incident that happened earlier out here on the street. I was just wondering what led up to all that.
Well, I saw these two black guys.
Okay.
Early in the morning.
Do you remember about what time?
7 something.
Okay.
I walk my dogs early in the morning.
Okay.
And
two black guys.
the guy
Nigga.
was going around with a camera. Pretty sophisticated camera.
Okay.
Nothing like, not a tourist.
Okay.
So he's walking around, and he's going up and down the street, and he's taking pictures, both sides, and because of the incidents or the stuff that we've had going on here,
right?
Keep an eye on these guys. Basically, like we had the incidents up here at the mall, and then when we had the march back here and everything. Well, you know what? I live upstairs. I don't need anybody coming down here and torching anything, because I'd be in the oven. I'd be gone. My wife is basically housebound.
Okay.
And I can't evacuate her. So I gotta be very careful. So I see these guys do all this. And in the past, what we've done is, whenever we see cars that are going back and forth, etc., we make a mental note or we take a picture. Okay. So I took a picture of those guys. And they took exception to the fact that I took a picture of them. So I
a picture of you. The first words out of his mouth were, there's a lot of white people around here that are racist. I said, well, look at one. And I told him, I said, look, how many around here? That's exactly what I told him. And, well, you know, we went back and forth a little bit. And I said, okay, well, guys, I'm gone. And the story.
And you walked away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't touch him. I said, hey, I'll maintain the 6 foot, you know, away from you and everything. And he claimed he's a resident of Scottsdale. Well, the license plate was in Arizona. So.
Do you remember where it was from?
Yeah, I need a picture of it. I took this picture.
Abram had recently moved over to Scottsdale from Michigan and was filming a video to showcase how nice Scottsdale and Arizona are to his viewers, which was when the incident happened. Since they didn't approach any of the buildings or cause any disturbance, Paul had no business approaching them and asking what they were doing in the neighborhood.
Okay. So I took that picture first, and then they took a picture of me.
Okay.
Okay. Then I forwarded the picture to another guy down here, one of the shop owners, and he couldn't read the license plate. So I said, okay, I'll go get a closer look. So I got a closer look. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, this is really suspicious, because 7 o'clock in the morning, there's usually nobody on the street, okay? So for these guys to be sitting out here, messing around with cameras and everything, but look in the background here. Two more guys.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm not paranoid or anything, but I keep an eye on the neighborhood, and this is unusual for the neighborhood.
Okay.
7 o'clock in the morning. Now we know there's BLM, we know there's Antifa, and we also know that probably starting November 1st, because everything's been so damn quiet around here, we can anticipate something. And I'm just getting ahead of the game. So, I documented it.
Okay.
The officer was only here to get Paul's side of the story and left shortly after, but wouldn't be gone for too long. In 1964, Congress passed the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, or national origin. That means telling 2 black men that they couldn't be in your neighborhood was illegal, and Paul would be visited again by officers 24 hours later, but with a very different mission.
Hey, Paul.
Come on in. You got your sidekick there again today?
Yeah.
You should back up.
No, I'm back up. Just. Paul, I just wanted to follow up with last night. I know we talked about the whole incident, so it's still referenced that whole incident. We talked about some of the comments being made between you and that other gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
So, clarifying from you, I kind of want to understand, do you kind of see how the comments you made might be provoking and insulting in any way?
Well, of course.
From his
I mean,
point of
it
view?
was, remember what I told you, the first words out of his mouth were, Scottsdale's full of white racists. And my comment directly to him, which you won't see on the video because they weren't videoing it, I said, hey, they're not all white. That's what I said to him.
Right, yeah, that part wasn't on the video.
Yeah, of course not.
Did you watch the video? Go back, because I know you were saying that you're going to. Okay, that's no problem. But you do understand how the comments that you made to him would be provoking, almost provoking a fight. I mean, would it be fair to say that, put yourself in his position, that those kind of comments might kind of imply that you want to fight? Huh?
They're inflammatory?
I'm asking what you think.
Well,
let's look at it from your perspective.
To be inflammatory.
Do you feel like it would be fair to assume that, from his point of view, it might be provoking any kind of retaliation or fight that you might have been trying to get him riled up?
No, of course not. But 7 o'clock in the morning, when there's nobody in town, to be out there, taking pictures of everything and mapping the place. I mean, that's a recon team. I know it. I think we all know it.
So, what was your full intentions when you used those kind of that?
He inflamed me when his insinuation was that Scottsdale is full of white racists. And we're not. And if he wants to call them all white racists, I just let him know they're not all white. And that's basically what it was all about.
Yeah, and you're at that part wasn't on video, so this is kind of new. I didn't hear about any of that last night. So you do understand how that there could be serious fallback from the comments that
I can understand that, but the thing I'm wondering now is, why are we wasting so much energy on this? He'll be dead by next Tuesday.
Whoa.
He'll be gone. This whole thing will be forgotten and gone.
Are you talking about the incident as a whole?
Yeah.
Wait, but
the backlash from it is going to be gone.
Paul had a right to freedom of speech, but most legal systems generally set limits, particularly when freedom of speech conflicts with other rights and protections. Paul's actions were in direct conflict with Abram's civil rights, and so he would be punished for it.
We're going to take it down. We're going to arrest you, Kay.
You're kidding me.
Yep. So
for what?
Take this.
For what?
You're being charged with disorderly conduct.
You gotta be kidding.
But can you take your other hand out of your pocket? Hold on. Nope.
I understand.
We'll talk about it.
I'm not going to answer this question. I'm not protesting. All I want to say is reach in my right hand pocket. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. You have weapons or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Paul had a firearm on him, and while this was a day after the incident with Abram, it was concerning if he had the gun on him at the time, and if he was trying to get a rise from Abram for a chance to use it.
What do you normally carry when you come out of your house, or is it just for us?
Well, not just for you guys. It's under the circumstances, with the issues going on here, et cetera. I'm just putting it on the safe side.
So do you always carry that then? Is that what that's what he's asking?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean it's Arizona.
First,
so it's totally legal.
No, I'm very well aware of it.
I appreciate you telling us.
No, that's how it works.
The fact you had that cup in your hand, never put your hand in your pocket. So
no,
Paul was taken to the jail for questioning and eventually released with a citation, but that wasn't the end of his troubles, as his real estate agency in Scottsdale released a statement about the incident saying that he has since been fired with the recommendation that his license be revoked. With the sense of unemployment and revocation of his career, Paul was in a pretty bad spot, but even this wasn't enough punishment, according to his victim.
Is that a harsh enough punishment for him? I feel as if the Scottsdale Police Department did handle that very well. They did give me a call the same night. Asked me if I would want him to be arrested or prosecuted. I did say I wanted him prosecuted to the furthest extent. So we are still figuring out if that is the furthest extent he can be prosecuted. So my goal is to just set an example. I don't want this done to any other American. I want everybody to know that this is not okay. So again, things figure out if that is the furthest that we can go with this thing.
Do you have any message to the men that you encountered right now? Like, what would you say to him?
I would let him.
About someone hearing gunshots.
Yeah, where's the gunshots come from? Huh?
So apparently it's from your house.
Yeah, but no one has a gun in that house, so that just don't make no sense.
Okay, so how did you know about it?
Oh, because someone called my aunt saying about it. So
okay,
where are the gunshots from?
Hey, sir, back up. You don't need to keep...
I'm right here.
You don't need to keep backing up or keep
on. I walked towards you to ask what's going on.
Follow me on Twitch. Niggas don't be fucking with me, bro. Niggas don't even be saying shit on the chat or nothing, man.